Radio check, radio check. Let's see. Are we live? Oh my God, my microphone almost fell. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Yes, all right. Hello, everyone. All right, you can hear me. That's good. Let me not mute myself here. And yeah, welcome all of you to the Racing Statistics YouTube channel once more for today's 2021 Qatar Grand Prix qualifying. So yeah, this is the first one of its kind, a Qatar Grand Prix. Although even before we started racing for even a second, Formula One already signed a 10-year contract with the circuit. So let's hope it's a good one. Otherwise, we're pretty fucked. How are you all doing? Of course, for those of you who are joining for the first time, I am Ryan from the Ryan F1 YouTube channel, and I will be your commentator for today. Hello, Ryan. How are you doing? I'm doing quite good. Yeah, you can hear me. Oh, the stream is working kind of laggy. Let me just refresh this. Yeah, the F1 TV stream isn't top notch today. Let's hope that it gets fixed before the start of qualifying. What was the wedding? Hello, GT Dutch Racing. How are you doing, dude? Long time no see. It was good. It was quite fun. Yeah, I haven't had a wedding in, oh God, I can't even remember when was the last time. Sorry about the sound of the chair. I have to put some WD-40 in it. But yeah, it was quite fun. It was quite fun. Thank you. I enjoyed it quite a lot. And yeah, the Formula One TV stream is really screwing up the feed and everything. Um, my God. Well, let's hope that it doesn't affect the commentary as much. When I switch out of it, it plays. When I come back to it, it stops. Let me just lower the resolution. Perhaps that fixes it. I mean, this shouldn't be a problem. I have a good connection, but so yeah, before we even get started, today we have a sponsor. If you guys didn't notice, underneath the map, we are sponsored today by F1 Fansite. So yeah, check out f1fansite.com for the latest news, photos, videos, info, and statistics on your favorite driver, team, and sport, of course. That is f1-fansite.com. Is your throat fine? My throat is fine now. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I was really struggling last time. For like 2 days after the race, I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep lying down. I mean, I had to be standing up as to not close the throat. But I'm good now. I'm top notch. So yeah, I have to do some throat exercises perhaps in the future. I'll have to check that with a specialist. But for now, we are all good here. Thank you so much for your worrying, of course. How are we all? I'm doing fine. How are you guys? Uh, yeah, okay. So we have to talk about practice for a little bit there. Mercedes look to be on top once again. The Mercedes are just extremely fast at the circuit, and by the characteristics, we can assume that they will be extremely fast in the next two circuits as well. So it's going to be a really tough one for Red Bull to deal with. Although they have the upper, who would have thought a few years ago that I would be saying this? The the Mercedes engine is quite unreliable right now. The Mercedes engine, perhaps it's because it's McLaren switched to them. That could be it. Who knows? But yeah, they have been struggling a little bit with that engine. Before, yeah, in practice and everything, they had to retire Lewis Hamilton's car in FP1 due to power unit issues. So let's hope that it all gets sorted out. But yeah, that could be something that defines the championship if they get some big issues here. But yeah, the Qatar Grand Prix has more right turns than human rights. Um, so it's going to be an interesting one. My predictions for today, I'm not going to predict tomorrow. I'm going to predict today. I think Bottas is going to take pole position ahead of Hamilton, ahead of Verstappen. I think those three are going to be the top in that order. And behind those, I think the Ferraris are going to be quite on the pace today. But Gasly has also showed a lot of speed during the weekend. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw him roundabout there as well, with Perez in, yeah, just there in the mix with the Ferraris, with Gasly as well. So actually, yeah, I think it's going to be quite an interesting one. Oh, I have to be. Yeah, I'll be right back. I have no water. I just realized I have no water. I'll be back in like a minute. I'm back. So yeah, I just got some water. I realized I looked at the bottle. My God, and I saw it was completely empty. So I just got some. It's quite good, really. Tap water. Yeah. I'm here. I'm hydrated. I'm good to go. So we will get going in about 10 minutes. From what we've seen, yeah, that's going to be going back to the predictions. That's going to be the top 10 with. I mean, Alpine. look quick when it comes to when they get a lap together, like they do on practice. But then during qualifying, their strategy is just, I mean, it's just Ferrari. Like it's really bad. And then when it comes to the race, they are just not good enough to keep up. Um, so yeah, I mean, it's really a tough one for Alpine to say whether or not they will be making it to the top 10 in qualifying, or whether they will be dropping in Q1, at least one of them. Alpine is a really interesting team. And for those of you who didn't hear, Giovinazzi is out at the end of the season. So Giovinazzi is going to be, yeah, he's out. I mean, this will come as a surprise for literally no one here, perhaps. But yeah, Giovinazzi had the writing on the wall for quite a few. I mean, I would say over a year now. The fact that he got a 1 year extension for this season was really the most unexpected move of the silly season. And yeah, this is Kimi's also last few races. So the Alfa Romeo team is going to be completely different for next season with Guan Yu Zhou and Valtteri Bottas next year. When will it start? It says right there. There's a countdown: 7 minutes and 30 seconds. Ryan, did the drink connect, Ryan? No, no drink. You no drink, not connected. It is not connected. No, Ryan, it's not connected. You cannot have the drink. I will have the drink. Yes, I will. Here we go. Listen to me drinking water here. Oh my god, I just drowned. I almost drowned. I tried to make some noise while drinking water and it sprayed the back of my throat and I almost choked to death. Yeah, I do not recommend doing that. Giovinazzi is going to Formula E. Yeah, he's out of Formula One. Any predictions for Russell? Russell is, oh well, he was P14 and FP3. But I mean, I've got no clue what's gonna happen with him. That's, I mean, FP going by FP3 results, he's probably closer to Latifi than we think. The only ones who have previous experience at the circuit are Perez and Mazepin, actually. But yeah, other than those, yeah, no one's going to know much what's going on today. But I mean, they got some practice in there for qualifying and all. For qualifying, before qualifying, I mean. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here with the Formula One side. As soon as I mean, I can hear everything, but when I switch to the tab, it starts lagging. It's good now, so I'm gonna stay here. I'm not gonna switch out of the other tab anymore. Max needs some luck this weekend. 3 tenths is some huge gap. Damage limitation weekend. I think if he can get second place, it's going to be a good one for Red Bull. This one, of course, he will still try to go for the win. He always does, and that's the attitude to have. But yeah, second place, I think they could be happy with that. Second place, and perhaps taking the fastest lap away from Hamilton or something like that. But yeah, I mean, anything can always still happen. Remember what happened? What was it? 2 weeks ago, 2 races ago, coming into Mexico, where he took the outside line. He was starting third, and then he overtook both of the Mercedes and stayed in front. I mean, that can still happen. So Formula One is a hard sport to predict unless we are going by like big gaps and stuff that can be the case. But other than that, yeah, it's going to be a really tough one to predict. I think this one. Just woke up. Did anyone break their records in FP3? No, not that not that I'm aware of, really. Formula One Orido Qatar Grand Prix. Oh, and it's lagging again. I don't know what's going on really. Um, is it my computer? No, it doesn't make any sense. Everything is fine. It shouldn't be lagging like this. Okay, so yeah, it's really lagging once again. My God, let me see if I can refresh this. Okay, Chrome has just died. Oh my, yeah, Chrome has just died. I think my whole computer just died. Or no, I think it's just Chrome. Okay, let me. Can you still hear me? I mean, I don't know if you can still hear me. I'm going to close Chrome and start everything up again. Let's see. Can you guys still hear me? Can you guys still hear me? No, my chat is also lagging. Okay, you can still hear me. Yeah, okay. Let's see F1 TV now. Okay, seems to be fixed. List a little. But yeah, okay. So I think we are good. I think we are good. So what I have to say, apart from what I've already said, is the compounds for today. We are going to have the C3, C4, and C5 compounds. So those are, yeah, those are going to be. Those are going to be the compounds for this weekend. The three hardest compounds, seeing as the track is high abrasion. It's going to be a really tough track on tires. And it's also going to be a really tough one when it comes to the sand, to the dirty line and everything. That's going to be a thing again here, same as Mexico. Oh, George Lucas is here. Where is he? In Mercedes. Yeah, George Lucas is here. All right. Any Star Wars fans out there? So yeah, qualifying is bound to start in just 2 minutes for this Qatar Grand Prix. I thought Max will get it, but respect to anyone who gets pole position. Yeah, that's the attitude to have, of course. One minute left to go to the start of qualifying. Yeah, excuse me guys if the commentary is a few seconds off today. I'm really struggling with the F1 TV footage. It's lagging quite a bit, so I don't know if I'm in the latest footage or if I'm a little bit behind. I don't want to touch anything because it locks up everything again in case that happens. So yeah. Oh wow, Jasem Darmaki with a donation saying support for new BGA. New BGA? What do you mean new BGA? Is that a football reference? If that's a football reference, that's gone right over my head. But thank you so much for your donation, dude. It really means a lot. I think Vettel will be champ for 2022, says Gabriel. That is some optimistic thinking, dude. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to. Yeah, it's like lagging really bad, this one. Let's see if I can tune in here with my phone. Yes, okay, so I think that's going to be how we do it today. It's still lagging quite a bit, to be honest. Yeah, okay, so we are away for qualifying now. First ever qualifying session here in Qatar for Formula One, with, of course, the two Hasses already out on the track, the first two drivers out on the circuit. Please say my name. No, Kushaga Kaitar. I will not say your name, Katiar. Haas out on track first. Yes, indeed. The Haases are both out on the circuit already. F1 has taken over your PC. Yeah, I got no clue what's going on, dudes. It's like lagging really bad. Oh, another okay, video graphic adapter. All right. Thank you for your second donation, dude. Okay, so what was the first one? Support for new video graphic adapter. Oh, okay. Uh yeah, I mean, I really don't know. I mean, it usually works just fine, but it's like really lagging now. I think it's an issue with F1 TV, not with my computer. Let me see. F1 TV. Let me go on latest. Okay, a lot of people are apparently having issues with F1 TV across the different countries. So a small donation from the Max Verstappen Kids Fan Club. Thank you so much, GT Dutch Racing, once again, for your continued support of the channel. This is really quite huge. So yeah, thank you so much. So much to Jasem Al Darmaki and to GT Dutch Racing for being yeah, our top donors already. I think Toto has sent you a lot of emails. That's why it's lagging. No, yeah, Formula One is having some real issues with the streaming apparently. So I'm going to be here with two streams so that I don't miss anything. With a low quality one here on my computer, on my phone, and a higher resolution one there on my computer, which is just lagged once more. Oh God. Yeah, it's gone, guys. It's gone. Yeah, no stream is loading. Okay, it loaded. My God, it's gonna be an intermittent session. I'm going to be doing the best I can to keep you guys up to date with what's going on. But so far we've got Raikkonen, Latifi, Schumacher, Mazepin, Gasly, Sainz, Leclerc, Vettel, Russell, Stroll, and Giovinazzi out there on the circuit. With Ash Gamer Roblox 55 saying Super Max, Max, Max. Yeah, many more Max fans here. Thank you so much for your donation, dude. It really does mean a lot here. God, Tiffy front row, go Tiffy. So that is a front wing already busted there for Mazepin. The Mazepin's front wing, Mazepin's front wing is busted. It's come right off its hinge. Did it happen because of a curve? What happened there? Yes, he went over a curve apparently. Yeah, I mean that front wing. I don't know if that's supposed to be like that. Looks broken. Definitely looks broken. But doesn't look like he went over any curves. Yeah, okay, so that wing is busted, completely busted. Everyone apart from, of course, Alonso, Ocon, and Tsunoda are out in the circuit. Those three are the ones that are always last, apparently. So Raikkonen is ahead of Latifi the first two times set so far, with Russell going second in front of his teammate now. That is Vettel and Stroll, the two Aston Martins right now in provisional P1 and P2. With Sainz and Leclerc up in front now. Sainz P1 and Leclerc P2, with Gasly slotting in between the Aston Martins of Vettel and Stroll in P3 and P5. Gasly's gone P4 for this session. Well, for the first time so far, I mean. A lefty will be the fastest here. I mean, there are many, many right turns. Haas is an embarrassment on the grid. I can't say I disagree with you, dude. Bobby of Earth, just donated $5. Thank you so much for your donation, dude. Yeah, no more times have said so far. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Ryan, your internet connection is broken. No, my internet connection works just fine. I mean, my girlfriend is there on the living room doing some video streaming. It's working fine. Everything else is working fine here. The only thing that's failing, because it's a general issue here, is F1 TV. A lot of people are having issues. I just saw on Twitter. So yeah, I'm not the only one. There are a lot of people that are not even able to watch the qualifying session. I mean, I'm just getting a little bit of lag, but it's usable. It's definitely usable. So Hamilton has just set the purple first and second sectors as Perez goes fastest overall. P1 for the Mexican here. And Hamilton going across the third sector right now. Let's see, those are Verstappen, Bottas, Norris goes fastest overall. Norris with a flying lap from the McLaren. My God, almost 4 tenths faster than Perez. That could be because of the developing clean line, or maybe just because of pace. I mean, Hamilton is just gone 8 tenths of a second faster than Norris, with Verstappen going closely on P2, closing that gap a little bit. Oh, sorry, I missed a donation from Genebro. Just finished the online musical workshop. Now F1 time. Yeah, F1 time indeed. Thank you so much for your donation. I completely missed it. It really does mean a lot here to us. For your I mean, YouTube ads have just been completely non-existent here. YouTube has just taken all the revenue away. So it really does help us out a ton. You guys donating all, yeah. I think Lewis can win tomorrow's race. It's gonna be a rough one for Red Bull, to be honest. This one. So Hamilton right now is leading from Verstappen, Norris, Bottas, Perez, Sainz, Leclerc, Vettel, Ricardo, Russell, Latifi, Gasly, Stroll, Raikkonen, and Giovinazzi. With in the elimination zone, we have Mazepin, Tsunoda, Schumacher, Alonso, and Ocon. Alonso and Ocon are just now out for their outlaps, with Tsunoda already on a flying one. Tsunoda first sector through. I think he's quite over the elimination zone time. Yep, he's 3 tenths down on Hamilton's time, but that's going to be quite good. I mean, Gasly has just set the third fastest time of the session with a 1:22.806. Giovinazzi just set the 15th fastest time, just improved on his previous one. Well, he was, I think, P19 before, so this is quite an improvement. But I don't think he's going to make it out of Q1, unfortunately. That just is not good enough right now. Tsunoda is coming across the line right now, with Alonso going much faster than Tsunoda, at least in the first sector. That is almost 2 tenths up on the Japanese driver. Let's see. Tsunoda across the line right now. 5th fastest. That is an amazing time by Yuki, who goes 2 places lower than his fast teammate, Pierre Gasly there. Fernando Alonso is going to be the next one to come through. With Russell going into the pits there. Yeah, the stream is just not helping whatsoever here. So Alonso's going to be coming across the line right now. Where will he go? Bottas just as the purple first sector. Alonso across the line right now as we speak. P3. Goddamn, those Alpines are fast. P3 and Ocon P8. So quite a big gap between those two. 5 tenths and almost, yeah, so it's almost a 4 tenth gap there. Alonso P3, and that is Bottas with the fastest first sector. Not the second one though. Carlos Sainz go fourth fastest overall with that Ferrari there, and Sebastian Vettel improves up to P10. Wow, think I'm gonna support and watch out for Yuki for the last few races. I've been watching out for Yuki. I've been watching out for Yuki for the whole season, and I think it's honestly become quite a better driver from the beginning of the season. Oh wow, Bottas just at the fastest time by 3 milliseconds. Ricardo improving from P15 up to P11. Is that going to be enough to get through to Q2? Let's see where the time starts to tumble now with 7 minutes left to go. Well, actually 6.5 minutes left to go to this qualifying session. P12 for Perez. His teammate P3, he just improved up to P12. Leclerc, P11. Going faster than Bottas once. Yeah. Okay, so the stream is pretty far behind. There we go. Ocon, Alonso, all in the pits, preparing for their last runs here. Kimi Raikkonen right now is the gap to safety is 4 milliseconds, so it's extremely close there between the Williams drivers and and Kimi Raikkonen there. Let's see, can we check out this gap there or can we not? Is the data channel going to load? I don't think it's going to load. Will the main feed load? I don't think it's going to load. Okay, so Perez is there on the track trying to improve on his time, which was good enough for P12 only. He's going to come across the line any second now. And from P12, where does he go? He moves all the way up to P4. So that is much better, just behind his teammate. A much better showing for the Red Bull here, which they need to do damage limitation this weekend. Is that Verstappen who just set the fastest time? That is Verstappen who just set the fastest time. 20 milliseconds in front of Bottas there. That is Max Verstappen leading this Q1 session with just a few minutes to go. My God, what a time there. Okay, so I think I'm gonna switch to my phone, to be honest. This is a first for me. I just downloaded the F1 TV app the other day, but I think I'm going to be switching the viewing to my phone, to be honest. Do I have the adapter here? I should have. Oh my God, I don't think I do. The USB-C to 3.5 millimeter headphone jack adapter. I think it's in the box here. Yeah, so Verstappen has just set the fastest time of the session, which is insane. Keeping in mind those Ferraris, those Mercedes are just extremely fast. Let's see, I'm gonna do the switcheroo here. Race control. Leclerc's time was deleted. Leclerc's time was just outright deleted. Okay, where does that drop him off? I'm gonna have to switch here. Plug in the headphones. There we go. Okay, there we go. So yeah, where does that leave Leclerc? That is Leclerc P14 right now. Okay, so Leclerc is all the way down in P14. He's going to have to do some serious good racing now with 3 minutes left to go to this session. Racing statistics, just 200 subs and you will hit the jackpot. Really? What's the sub count right now? Oh wow, 50K. That's insane. 200 subs to 50K. Oh right, yeah, I forgot to say this. If you guys haven't liked the stream already for some reason, what are you doing with your life? Go like it and then come back. It just takes a second, and it really does help us out. Didn't mean to be that aggressive there. I'm sorry, I just got excited. But yeah, Leclerc is now on an out lap, same as pretty much everyone out there on the grid. But Leclerc's out lap is much different than the rest because, yeah, I mean, he could be out of qualifying if he doesn't get it together. 2 minutes left to go to the session. 2 minutes left to go. 2 minutes left to go. Guys, it's Q1. Mercedes and Red Bull are just chilling. Yeah, those four. I don't think they are coming out. To be honest. 128 subs to 50K, guys. If you haven't subscribed already, go subscribe as well. Of course. So let's see, Charles Leclerc coming out for a fast lap there. Or is he on a fast lap? No, he's slowing down big time. So yeah, he's going to be starting his flying lap right now. He's on P13. So 1 minute left to go to this session. 1 minute left to go. There's a lot of traffic there on the final corner. There's everyone there on the final from turn 15 to turn 16. So yeah, Leclerc's still at risk, and he's coming across the final corner. He has to accelerate, otherwise he's not going to be able to make it. Lots of traffic, says Hamilton. Yes, lots of traffic indeed. Welcome to Formula One, dude. So Leclerc has just started his flying lap. Fernando Alonso has just joined the back of the queue. Is he going to make it though? 30 seconds left to go to this session. 25 seconds to the flag. Yeah, I think it's just overtaking everybody there. Yeah, going over Ocon, over Norris, over Mazepin. Not over Ocon, sorry. Just over Norris and Mazepin. 14 seconds though. 14 seconds they have to make it, and they have to make it fast. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Are they going to make it? 2, 1? I don't think they're going to make it. No. Latifi didn't make it. Raikkonen didn't make it. Raikkonen just good enough for P15, for P14, sorry, Latifi P15. Giovinazzi P16, that's just not enough for him. Gasly P5, though, improves up to P5, gains 2 positions, and now Vettel is in front of Alonso as well. Vettel P6 now with that Aston Martin. Let's see those final times starting to trickle in. P4 for Carlos Sainz. Mick Schumacher goes 18th fastest, with Daniel Ricciardo going 9th fastest, Leclerc going 10th fastest. George Russell 12th fastest overall. Yeah, he's through to Q3, and that is Raikkonen now due to Stroll improving his time and going up to P8. Hamilton just as the new fastest time, with Ocon coming across the line any second now. He is on the 3rd sector there. That is Tsunoda up into P6. Ocon across the line. He was 15th. He is now 10th. Now that is Alonso in P6 as well. Pushes his teammate down to 11th. And now Russell is the driver at risk. Will Russell be able to make it just barely by the skin of his teeth? Russell makes it in P15. So the drivers eliminated are Raikkonen, Latifi, Giovinazzi, Schumacher, and Mazepin. So the 2 Alfa Romeo drivers, the 2 Haas drivers, and Nicolas Latifi are all out of this qualifying session. So guys, if you haven't noticed, or if you weren't here for the start of the stream, today we have a sponsor. Check out F1-fansite.com for the latest news, photos, videos, information, and statistics on your favorite driver, teams, and sport. So if you want to check out on championship standings or whatever, you can go to F1-fansite.com. What's the F? F4 Go Tiffy. Oh yeah, F4 Go Tiffy. It does make sense. F's on the chat for Go Tiffy. Yeah. What is F? To pay respects. Ryan said Go Tiffy. Of course, I said he's the greatest of all time, so it makes sense. It just makes sense. F1 F to pay respect was in Call of Duty. Was it in Call of Duty? I think it was. Yeah. Those frigging quick time events. So yeah, for Formula One, Q2 is going to be starting in just a few seconds, even 1 minute or so, two perhaps. And yeah, we will get going with the remaining 15 drivers. So that is Russell, Norris, Leclerc, Ricardo, Ocon, Stroll, Vettel, Gasly, Tsunoda, Alonso, Perez, Sainz, Bottas, Verstappen, and Hamilton. Those are the drivers that are through to this second part of qualifying. AlphaTauri disqualified. Why do you think that? Because they're too fast. So that is Norris losing out on some good laps. Okay, P14 for Norris. Yeah, McLarens are not doing too hot, guys, today. But Norris got blocked there on the final corner. So he just lost a lot of time there on the first sector. That's why he's so down low on P14. Yeah, the McLarens almost missed out on qualifying on Q2. Why is sector 3 slow for Verstappen? The fast corners, I'm willing to say. It's all full of fast corners. Racing statistics. If you read this, I will subscribe. Hey guys, I'm working. What's happening? We are in qualifying for the Qatar Grand Prix. Hey Ryan, what about Mazepin? Mazepin is dead last once again, as he should be. That's his position. That's his reserve grid slot. Every time someone gets a grid penalty and he gets to start in front, he gets mad. That's a true story. I solved. Good. You should. That's exactly what you should. That's what you're supposed to do. So are we there yet? Okay, so we are just under 100 subs away from 50K. Anyone heard Haas using tractors to race now? Oh yeah, I mean that makes sense. That would make sense with the times that they're putting out. So let's see. Let's get going with Q2. Come on. Want to see some cars out on the track. Does anyone here play chess? I don't. Qualifying time when? We are right now in qualifying. I mean, we're about to start Q2. So will Haas be better next year? I mean, let's hope so. If not, they're going to be in big trouble. Will Ferrari engine be better on next year? The engine freeze doesn't come in until the year after that, I think. So, yeah, I think that they are going to improve. I think every engine is going to improve coming into next year. Imagine supporting Haas. I can't. I play chess. Okay, so Racing Statistics plays chess. Q2, come on. Q2 is underway, guys. Q2 is underway and has been for the past 30 seconds or so. We just didn't know. We just didn't know. That is George Russell going out on the circuit now as the first driver out on track. Leclerc is without a doubt the most boring driver. Ferrari would be more interesting with Norris or Gasly there instead. Leclerc is just a solid driver. Leclerc is nothing. I mean, he's a good driver. He's a very good driver. But I mean, if I had to choose between him and Sainz, it wouldn't be a contest even. I think Sainz is also going to disrupt the scene there on well, he has already disrupted the scene there on Ferrari. I mean, Leclerc was their darling and everything, and now Sainz has come in, and people talk more about Sainz there in the Ferrari than Leclerc. I mean, and we can see why. On his first year at the team, he's already outperforming him. It's going to be a really tough one for a tough pill for Leclerc to swallow, and it's going to be a tough decision for Binotto to make when they want to put more drivers there on the Ferrari seats. So Hamilton, Verstappen, Bottas, Sainz, Perez, Tsunoda, Gasly, Ricciardo, Leclerc, Norris, and Russell are all out on the circuit, with of course Alonso, Ocon still on the pits, and so are the Aston Martins of Vettel and Stroll. Sainz has been a monster. Sainz has been a monster indeed. I don't think you guys have seen because no one has seen it, but I have a video which I saw the other day, and it 100% still holds true. On my channel, Ryan F1, link in the description. It says, yeah, I mean, is Carlos Sainz the dark horse of the 2021 season? And the answer is perhaps yes. And why? And a comparison between him and Leclerc, and what's the situation at Ferrari. It's a really interesting video if you want to go check it out. The link is there in the description to my channel. It's a bit of an old video. It's from the beginning of the season, but it still holds true. So you can go and add it to watch later, and then you can watch it later if you want to. So yeah, no one else is out on track right now. $1,000 likes. That's insane. Wrong car FS. What happened to Ocon? Nothing. He's just not out on the track yet.